Hey everybody, welcome back to Through the Cow. It's me, Clinton, joined by the lovely Debs, and we're back again for another one. Yeah. You all right, Debs?
I'm good, thank you. Yes, very
Yeah.
well. Having a decent week.
Yeah. Have you
Yeah,
had to go into the office or you've been
I've been in all 4 days so far this week.
wow, your car must be like, what are you doing to me?
Poor little car's like, I thought we had a rest on one of the days. Yeah, I had like a little in-person presentation that I was doing on the Tuesday, which is not normally my day in the
Yeah.
office. And so, but then I also had other stuff. I probably shouldn't have bothered going in on the Monday, but it bumps my percentage up and
Yeah.
it gives me a probably a day or two that I can faff around with if I want to.
Yeah. Is the American boss still around or they gone back now?
She's gone back, so they would have been in London for the start of this week. So last week
Okay.
they did Bournemouth, Edinburgh, and then we're finishing off in London. So I'm
Okay.
probably on my way back now. Yeah,
Okay.
hopefully, and she enjoyed all three though.
Next week you get like a letter from top saying, oh, that bloody Bournemouth office.
Yeah, well, although
Yeah.
Bournemouth is supposed to be like we're definitely like a little client office because we have the campus,
Yeah.
um, unlike other places. So obviously Edinburgh is kind of just the offices.
Okay.
London, obviously, we have got
Oh
some
yeah.
nice offices and some old offices,
Yeah.
but Plymouth is the only campus, and so it's quite nice to have, all the greenery and stuff that's around, and obviously little down houses there. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, as I was saying, but just before we start recording, like my day was a bit manic yesterday. There's a new gym popped up in Hull, and they're looking for like a manager. And obviously, I went down, had a chat with the manager and his co-pilot. It's a really cool gym.
Yeah.
Like it has a lot of potential, but if they take over that managerial role, there's a lot of work to do. And
Yeah. Yeah. It sounded quite
yeah,
intense.
yeah, like I said, I'm at that stage right now where I'm kind of like, do I want to work harder or smarter?
Yeah. Especially if you've got other like ventures on,
Yeah,
you would need to be honest with yourself. Could you genuinely give enough time and
yeah,
energy to it for it to be,
yeah. Because
super
like, yeah,
successful?
because like for the past, I think 7 years, I've been like solo employed for myself, and it's like for many years, it's been like being my own boss has always been the goal because you have your own autonomy,
Yeah.
and if you're going to put in that much work to something, I feel like it should be something of your own.
Yeah. Or at least like some type of shares in it or something.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. At least you're right. But like you say, at least you don't have to, at least you've got choices.
exactly. Yeah. So I'm happy at this stage. I've got a few things going on. You know, obviously, preferably, I'd like to be full-time podcaster with you doing this. 100% of the time. Getting all the money from YouTube and
We need we need like cool little interviews and stuff like Thingy does.
yeah, and like all our sponsors. We'll get our free food from HelloFresh and HelloFresh.
I mean, I do still order from there. Like,
Yeah. You know, all our clothes. Tailor-made.
oh, I would. Do you know what? I reckon if I did win the lottery, and I have bought tickets both for tonight and for tomorrow,
Yeah,
um, as well as like a chef, because I would love to have somebody that just cooked for me.
yeah,
Um, I really think I would get someone to like make clothes to fit me how I want them to fit me.
yeah. Well, of
That would
course.
be amazing. Like
Yeah,
I've never had anything like tailor-made
yeah.
before.
I think I
Oh,
had one suit done.
yeah.
Yeah, but I can't fit in that suit anymore.
No, I can't. Oh my goodness. 40s. That's what I'm blaming. That's
Yeah.
what I'm blaming. I'm sure there's
Yeah, so
another myriad of bullshit that comes
yeah.
along with it, but
Yeah, I was actually quite when I couldn't fit my suit anymore, I was actually quite happy because I was like, yes, gains.
I've done
I felt like
yeah.
Lou Ferrigno breaking out of the suit.
It's such a weird one for me because normally you want to be smaller, right?
Yeah, yeah,
You know, beauty standards and stuff for women,
yeah,
everyone's always trying to be slender and,
yeah,
you know, thin or athletic and all that
yeah,
sort of stuff. And I like that I'm strong,
yeah,
but a lot of the times in my life when I was smaller,
yeah,
I was so anxious. Like
yeah,
I just was had such a horribly anxious life that I would
yeah,
never ever want to go back to feeling like that. I
yeah, yeah,
wasn't anxious about my size or anything.
no,
It was
yeah,
something else. And
yeah,
I do think it contributed a little bit to staying smaller
yeah.
because I'm sure your metabolism like fucking
And, and and your cortisol levels are probably so high.
yeah, exactly. And so part of me is like, yeah, obviously I do wish, I was a bit smaller, but so much better than I was that
Yeah, yeah,
almost a bit of a trade-off
yeah.
in some
It's just
ways.
yeah.
So
It's all like relative, really, because
yeah,
it's just obviously depends where people like carry excess size sort of thing, and like
yeah.
some people go on like this what the scale says, and some people just go on like the inches and
Not in my wrists or
yeah,
my ankles.
yeah.
No cankles here, Rachel Green.
Yeah.
Just everywhere else.
Yeah. See, so you're winning.
My ass either. That's so stupidly flat. If you could literally mold where you
Yeah.
had fat on your body, I'd just shove it all round there a little
Yeah.
bit.
That's why everyone keeps flying off the turkey.
Oh yeah, definitely. No, I'm not bothered enough to
Yeah,
ever
yeah,
want to go under general anaesthetic or have something
yeah,
shoved into my skin.
yeah. Ah man, and sometimes like the one that makes me laugh is the turkey teeth because I keep seeing people
God, mate,
and like
awful.
I don't know like if I was ever like if I was single again and someone like came to me and they had like turkey teeth, I couldn't do it. I'm like
No,
I don't
I
trust you.
can't. It's
Uh,
so weird. So
I'm like
weird. Don't get me wrong, I have slightly weird teeth. My teeth are quite small.
yeah,
Like they're not very like they're nice and
yeah,
fairly
yeah,
straight-ish.
yeah,
But nobody's teeth like run
yeah,
flat.
flat and then
They're
like sort of like
supposed to have canines and
yeah,
stuff. And
it's supposed to have like separations between your teeth. Obviously, there's people out there with like loads of like plaque and stuff.
you're luckier if you have got separation, so you're less
Yeah,
likely to get food stuck and then
yeah,
have thingies happen. Like mine are quite tight.
yeah,
Even when I had one out, I was said to
yeah,
the dentist, "Oh, does that mean they'll just like?"
yeah, spread out a
Oh,
bit.
and he's like, "No."
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah, like
okay.
I keep seeing these videos and like people just talking on social media and like the turkey teeth are just nuts. Like I just feel like that's one of the things where I feel like I couldn't trust someone.
Yeah. Even Miley Cyrus, right? Now she
Mm,
was, beautiful, beautiful lady, very naturally beautiful. Even
yeah.
her teeth are weird. I'm like, they're too big for your mouth. What are
That,
you
that's
doing?
that's another thing that happens. The teeth just go get massive.
Like someone's put a gum shield in. No, no.
Yeah,
I don't even want chemicals on my teeth to whiten them. Like
yeah,
I use whitening toothpaste and stuff, but
yeah,
I don't even want chemicals like on my teeth.
yeah. Because I haven't been. I was supposed to book another appointment to go to my hygienist, but like last, I think I was supposed to go 2 months ago. I was supposed to have every 6 months. But after my last appointment, I hadn't been for ages, like before COVID or whatever. Went in and they were like, "Oh, you brush your teeth really well." I
Oh,
was
it's
like,
so nice. You're literally like,
I
fuck
was
you.
like, yeah, baby.
I actually got told I needed to brush my bottom teeth slightly differently. So
Okay,
I was quite late to the party with getting an electric toothbrush. Like
yeah,
I just didn't like made
yeah,
my eyes go weird. Like, I know that sounds so odd, but
yeah,
anyway, so I have transferred now for a year to
yeah,
the thingy, but she was like, "Oh my God, your top ones are amazing, like so cool." And but apparently the inside at the bottom
yeah.
I was doing it like slightly the wrong way. I thought I
Okay,
doing it the way that you should do it,
Yeah,
but it needs to go down into it and not kind of up onto
upwards. Oh, okay.
it. Yeah. So
Yeah, because
I've been trying really hard to do that since
have you got one of those brushes that spin around like that, or the one that
it's
just
a
sort of like
well, it's a
vibrates?
round one, but I think it does
Okay.
that. So hopefully when I go
Yeah.
back,
So
it'll
so
be
when I went in and haven't been for ages, and she was like, "Oh, not bad. Everything's in place. Everything looks strong." I was like, "Fuck, yeah,
yeah,
hey."
nice. Gums, good.
Yeah, so I was like, yeah. And then since then, obviously, she did take over like what toothbrush I had and how to like make sure you get that extra sort of work done. And it's just like it's been fantastic. Like, my teeth have been the best they've been forever.
I know, you're so very right. I think mine are quite little.
Yeah,
I said to him, can you make them longer? And
yeah.
he's like, no, because they'll just break off. And then if I make just the front too long, you'll look like a little rabbit.
And what's up, Doc?
I was like, fine.
What about just the canines?
Yeah. Maybe just for Halloween.
Because I've seen like Sean Paul, he's got like extended canines, and for some reason I think they look really cool.
I think it would like get in the way though.
Yeah. Remember that time we went to Comic Con and I had those fangs like stuck on,
Yeah.
and I was trying to eat, and I was had to like eat soup, but I had to eat my tongue and smash the food on the top of my mouth to eat.
Oh my God, there was not that many food choices there actually, was there?
No,
Didn't we have like a Burger King away?
yeah, yeah, I can't remember. I had some kind of miso soup or something.
Yeah, it was nice, but I
Yeah,
think it was so busy and the queues were
yeah,
pretty excessive and
yeah,
yeah, it was good though. It was just nice how excited everybody was to see Blade. Like
yeah,
everybody, it was like a little nostalgic kind of, oh
yeah.
my God, like no one's done this sort of.
There'll
And
only
then you
be
met the
one
other guy.
blade.
Oh, it was good.
Speaking about Blade, have you heard that they've cancelled now the Mahershala Ali one? They're not going
Yeah,
to go ahead with it.
I've not read like why, if they've said
Yeah,
why or
I
anything.
think there've just been too many disputes with the script,
Mm.
the producer, director, everything's just it's just been all been going wrong. So I think they've
Maybe it wasn't
definitely
meant to be them.
no, I think they've just definitely canned it. So either they're waiting for Wesley to get back in shape and do one with him,
Yeah.
or they're waiting for me. I don't know.
You should circulate the picture on the
Yeah, yeah,
guys. This is what I put together myself in like
yeah,
20 minutes.
yeah. No. I might just start putting together some like some like homemade Blade videos.
Yeah, you need like a little portfolio or something.
Yeah. Speaking of legends, obviously coming up next week will be a year since we lost Matthew Perry.
God, I
Yeah,
don't know if that feels longer or shorter.
I know it's crazy.
Oh,
I
that's
was just,
odd.
I was just thinking that.
I wasn't expecting you to say him.
Yeah.
Wow. Because there's still like the trial going
Oh,
on.
it's over,
It
and
has.
the
Were
the
they
doctor,
found guilty?
yeah, he got found guilty. I think it's only because like simply because of the level of fame that Matthew Perry had. I think they had no choice but to find some type of
Yeah.
some type of justice because obviously
Yeah.
I'm guessing the judge could be a Friends fan as well.
Yeah. I'm
And they were
glad
like,
it's done
yeah,
because we obviously know tons of people die from that sort of stuff, but
yeah,
they allowed it because they were getting kickbacks, right? And
yeah,
so
yeah.
I think,
Yeah, and obviously they saw like the text messages he was sending
yeah.
people saying about how much he could charge Matthew Perry because he was so desperate for drugs. It's
Oh, it's so horrible.
like stuff that you could get like $40. He was charging him like fucking 3 grand
So shit.
a pop. And obviously Matthew Perry like has got more money than the
Oh,
devil.
they're so rich, those guys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know. And we've also lost a British legend recently.
we did.
Yeah, powerlifter, world's strongest man,
Oh,
shot putter, Jeff Capes.
he's one of the first famous sports people. So Jeff
Yeah,
Cates and Daley Thompson, right?
yeah,
I
yeah. I
think are
remember
my earliest memories of
athletes.
really
Yeah,
admiring
yeah,
athletes. And Jeff Cates was again, he was one of those that, and most of the strong men are really personable
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
quite nice, but he definitely had more of a like
I think he's one of the first
fiery,
who actually had a real personality and had
yeah,
like a
it was
had like a
fun.
had like
It
a
was,
TV personality, and like he'd be on
yeah,
camera and he was really personable.
like super competitive, but really fun, like
Yeah,
absolutely enjoying it at the same
yeah.
time, you know?
And to
He
have like a
always seemed like a nice guy.
and like, you see like these men, these strong men now who like just huge, like for him to be in like the 70s, 80s and stuff like that, and to be in the monster that he was, it's like you'd expect to see him in like wrestling or something.
Yeah, I know. God, I wonder how the oldies would like. Obviously, Felix is an oldie and he's still
Yeah,
kicking it
yeah,
with the young'uns, but I
yeah,
do wonder, like 20, 30 kind of, years
yeah.
ago, how they would kind of get
I've
on today.
responded to him. He walks into the pub or something like that, and people just like,
Yeah,
"What is
it's
this?"
hard to understand unless you've been close to somebody of that size,
Yeah,
you know?
I've been to close to some giants.
Yeah, my friend who's quite into, he does all his lifting and stuff at home,
Yeah,
like strongman stuff. Yeah, so when he always sends the pictures, because I know how tall and how big he is,
yeah.
when I see him, I'm like, oh my God, they.
Like when you see like a strong man who's like 6'3" and stuff like that, but they're so wide and stuff like that, and
Yeah, it's just that whole
yeah,
size, isn't
yeah.
it? Yeah.
And then you find out like some you got like Thor Bjornsson, the mountain, and then you've
Yeah.
got like what's his name, the American guy, not Eddie Hall. He's good friends with Eddie Hall. His name is Brian Shaw.
Oh yes, he's huge.
He is an absolute fridge.
Yeah, he is huge. He also has quite a delicate face, like
Yeah,
quite a, almost a little sad puppy face at times.
yeah,
Yeah, so always on at Christmas, isn't it?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's I remember I met Mark Felix a couple of years ago actually.
Ew.
Yeah,
Was
and
he
he's
nice? I mean, the
he's
guy's
really
incredible.
yeah really cool dude. And obviously he's still what he's in his late. Is he pushing 60
He's
now?
got to
And
be
he's
like
still doing it. And
10,
he
15,
won a
20
competition.
years, hasn't
Yeah,
he? Older. And he
yeah.
doesn't still hold a record for something,
He done.
maybe.
He won one recently, and where he's holding the I think he's holding the pillars. I think it's that what's it called? The Samson pillars. So
Oh,
where
okay.
they hold the ropes and the two pillars drop to the side, and they have to hold them for as long as possible.
Oh, I mean, the guy is insane.
Yeah. Where any normal human who tried that, they'll just split straight in half.
Yeah. I love that he's been able to keep going.
Yeah. Nah, and he still looks fantastic.
He does, yeah.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know he was that old.
No, not at all.
No.
And you wouldn't want to try it with me, but you know, when you like,
Doesn't look out of place.
could you imagine like you're getting road rage and he comes out and he just flips your car over with
God,
you
you
and
don't
four
have to like breathe on my Fiat 500.
yeah, with you and four passengers in the car, he just flips it over.
Oh man. Yeah, they'd have to do all of the like
Yeah,
stuff at home.
yeah, it's absolutely nuts. So yeah, rest in peace, Jeff.
Yeah.
You're a legend.
Such lovely, fond
Yeah.
memories.
But it takes
A
me back to
big
when I was a
guy.
kid. You know, when I was a kid, obviously my guys I used to look up to was like it was Chris Akabusi, Linford Christie, Daley Thompson, all those guys.
Yeah. Oh my God. Chris Akabisi was funny. And
Yeah,
Colin Jackson, he was
Colin Jackson as
definitely
well. Yeah,
that era as well, wasn't he? Yeah. Which was kind of Sally Gunnell, I guess,
yeah,
with
yeah.
the
Sally Connell time.
you
Yeah,
know.
yeah, but yeah,
Um, yeah, I love Linford. A
Linford
Daily,
man. That yeah,
there was something about Daley Thompson that I just
yeah,
and again, I don't know if it's because he was slightly older, so he was a
yeah.
little more, you know,
Yeah,
oh,
I went to college with his nephew.
oh, did you?
Yeah, and his
See,
nephew was trying to do like all the heptathlon stuff as well.
yeah. Oh, cool. And
I
they seem nice. I felt for
didn't want to
Linford.
test me on the 100 meters though. Didn't want to test me on those hundreds.
I felt sorry for Linford. He's got pretty sure he's got a documentary out, right? Because he was
Yeah,
called out for some stuff,
yeah, yeah. For
and they literally blamed him and
yeah,
gave him no chance to
yeah,
say
yeah,
his piece.
yeah,
And then I think he had his chance, and
yeah. And then he did
was
what's it called? In the jungle, didn't he? He went there for a bit.
Yeah. So he was able to kind of give
Yeah.
his story, which I'm pleased for because
Mm.
again, I never wanted to think anything bad about those
Yeah.
people, even
All
though
them.
they could have done it, but
Yeah. Like all them guys. Like I mean, again, the physique. I stuck at his physique, and I'm like, I need that. From a
oh,
young age, I need that.
thought I heard some beeping then. Sorry, I was just
All
making
right.
sure it wasn't anything weird downstairs. Um,
I was looking for. I
yeah.
thought you were looking at your cat. About 30 minutes ago, my cat was on chair in the kitchen in the lounge. So I started going. I was
Oh
like, oh my god.
no. I haven't
Like,
seen your cat. Why haven't I seen your cat?
I'll get Nala in one day. I'm normally in London, so I'm here.
Oh,
Like,
oh, right, yeah, yeah. I was gonna say, I
yeah,
need
I'll get Nala in at some point. She's
need
like
to
a
see
she's
her.
like a
Daisy's asleep, but
like a Siamese mix sort of thing.
oh, nice.
Yeah, so she started doing that. I was like, no, not in the house. So I had to chase her outside, and she like went behind the table where she normally does it, and literally just left a trail of sick and
Oh, mate.
hairballs.
Yeah, that's honestly, it's the same with Daisy. I've had to get her some malt paste
Yeah,
because she's obviously hungry, so she's eating and then just immediately throwing
yeah,
up. And she'll sick up a hairball, and then she won't be going to the loo because she's blocked. And
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like, darling, you've got to eat this.
yeah,
I'm trying to mix it in with her like licky licks, so I
yeah,
can fool her. And sometimes I can, and we've definitely made progress.
yeah.
You say kicking her outside to be sick. I'm just like, get on the laminate, like get off the carpet.
But then she's like right next to where she goes out of the house in the through the conservatory, and I'm like, why would you want to do that right here on the chair?
No. I feel for them though because
Yeah,
obviously we hate being sick,
yeah,
and they're just that horrible.
yeah. It's that. It's
Like
that. I just started hearing this weird noise. I was thinking, fuck.
convulsions are just
And plus, ever since I watched the first, what's the film? What's the show? It was the
oh the
Marvels.
cartoon one. Oh no,
It was the
yeah, the
Marvels
marbles. Yeah, yeah, with the
when they
Flugen
the
hyphens or whatever.
Flurkin. Oh my god,
The Flugen.
they freaked me out.
That's fucking brilliant though.
Yeah, weirdly.
I'm like, eat me, eat
Yeah, those Flurkins. Obviously, they start doing that, and I'm like,
They
what is going
were
on?
saving everyone.
I know, but I think
They
I'll take
still
my
had to
chance.
think you out, they didn't.
Yeah, I'll take my chance with space.
Oh, I think that was my favorite part about that movie.
Yeah, that was the only good thing about the movie potentially because
Yeah,
it was poor.
it wasn't
Speaking of
great,
poor,
was it?
speaking of poor, I
Oh,
watched two things recently.
oh,
All
I've done a
right,
lot of watching this week. I wonder if we've crossed over.
one of them is gave me gave me pure happiness. All right,
Okay.
but I'll talk about the one that disappointed me. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
Oh, I liked it.
I
That's
was
fun.
I was really saddened.
Why?
I just felt like it lacked all direction. It
Oh, I thought it was good fun. I do
like I
need to
was
correct something though. When I spoke to my sister, do you
yeah
know that I said that I thought that the dad
yeah.
who they beheaded in the shark attack had died?
Oh no, he's still alive.
He's alive and he's a fucking pedo. That's why he's not in it.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
And I was like, my sister was like, you do know the reason why he's not in it. It's like, no, I thought he was dead. And I was like, shit. Bad man, right?
Yeah,
Not in it.
yeah.
So just wanted to clear that up.
So they gave him the right type of death then.
Yeah, exactly. Like definitely not giving him any more, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I didn't know. I knew he was still alive. I remember he was still alive. I was thinking when you were saying that, I was like, is he dead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bad guy.
Yeah, I don't know. It just felt for me like, yeah, they hyped on the nostalgia, but it was just like, where was the direction? Where was it all going? Like, even parts where, like, say, spoiler alert, the mum made a bad decision and passed on, and it was like they didn't need to do that. And then even like when she met up with him in the afterlife, it was like there was no like, oh, you've passed away. I'm sad or anything like that, or like it's almost like everything
Yeah.
was just glazed over, or the
I
part.
think I think for me, the bit
Hmm.
that they could have done a lot more with
Yeah,
the lad, because
yeah,
he was a fucking dick.
yeah. And that all went through really quickly. Like there was no
Like,
like,
oh, he's gone.
yeah,
We've put him in a thing. I was like, what? I
yeah,
thought they had to try harder to get her, and I appreciate it was them then trying to kill him and to get back.
yeah,
I was like, oh, it was such a big bit.
yeah.
I felt that went too quick, and that
And
could have been
even
a lot bigger.
and even Beetlejuice's ex-wife, she could have been had a much more interesting role.
Yeah, I
They
think they
sort of like
showed how much she could do, and then again, that was
and
yeah,
and
that was
then
on.
and then left it really flat.
Mm.
Or there was a part when they were in like fell into the sand dunes, and
Yeah.
they're like, "Where are we?" And like Lydia's like, "I have no idea." I'm like, "Well, in the first film, you were running away from Beetlejuice here. Of course, you know where you are. How do you not have any idea?"
I mean, she might not have known exactly geographically where it was.
Yeah, but I'm sure you've been here before. Yeah, I was saddened that it wasn't like they didn't put in the effort that they could have with that to make it, even if it was a couple, like maybe 30 minutes longer or something, just to really make it work for the fans, not just like hype on the fact of nostalgia and you just brought in Jenna Ortega and the relationship with her and her mom was like super strained and for
Yeah,
no
it was
for no
nice at
real
the
reason.
end though. Like I think
Yeah,
they did it to show, and I liked that you. I thought the husband
yeah,
wasn't dead, and that's why she couldn't see him.
yeah,
So
yeah,
I was like, oh, she's being mean to her, but she probably can't see
yeah,
him. He's not dead. Oh my God, they're going to find him like a live
yeah,
song. But he was actually dead.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, um, but obviously, the Jenna did have the
The
gift,
the gift, yeah.
and obviously, the his parents were
That was
dead.
that was a twist. That was
That
a
was really good
that
because
was a
I was
real
like,
twist.
oh, because you could tell that he's getting drunk because he's sad because his son's died, and
Yeah,
the mum's just cooking. Because, well, sorry, he killed them. So
yeah,
I thought that could have gone on for longer. It could
yeah,
have been more about them trying to save her from him,
yeah,
and
yeah,
that he does make it through,
yeah,
or something. So, but yeah, I did enjoy it. I thought it was fun, and
yeah,
Moira from Schitt's
yeah,
Creek,
yeah.
she's always good value.
Yeah, I was disappointed, but it's a shame. I was really looking forward to that movie when I heard it was being announced, and I thought it would have some better elements to it.
So, what did you really like then?
Okay, what I did really like was Transformers One,
Oh, I've not done it yet.
where a lot of films which go into animation sometimes fall down by making it too kiddie or like they
Mm,
really produced a great story here. They
okay.
showed the beginning of like where Optimus and Megatron were like pals, how they were like lowly guys, and then it shows their transition of how they become who they are
Oh, and why they are on opposite
and
sides?
why they go opposite sides.
Oh, okay.
You know, I kept thinking when I was watching this, like if they made this live action, obviously what they did has to be kind of done animation wise.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because live action wise, I don't know if Michael Bay can command that much money. But
No. And
and after the
animation's fine, right? Like,
yeah, and after the last Transformers movie, I think they're not going to give him any more money to do anything. Because Rise of the
mm,
Beast was cool, some elements, but then the
probably
actors and
will.
their
It's a bit
story.
like Fast and the Furious, right? Like
Yeah,
they'll get twice as much money as they put back in or something, won't
yeah,
they? Like just anyway.
yeah. But Transformers One, it's just like the the story is beautifully told, and like the way how you sort of like they talk about
I
pre
want to
like
know it as well. I want to
yeah,
know
yeah, yeah,
what
you
they were
know it.
like
And if you
and
watch,
how they
if you
got
don't know
out.
everything about Transformers from before, if you watch this and you watch all the Transformers movies, Michael Bay ones and all that sort of stuff, you kind of have an idea of who some of these characters are.
Yeah.
You get to see the twist, the darkness, the lies, the deception,
Mm.
and you can see how two friends can become rivals because they're on who someone is kind of heart, someone who's like a follower, a blind follower, and then all of a sudden like completely snap.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I think
That's
it's
what I
one of the
watched
best.
this
It
weekend.
is one of the best films I've seen this year.
I've seen good reviews for it for
Yeah.
sure. Mm.
So I understand why Kibbs obviously got to speak to the director.
I
Um,
know, he's so
yeah,
cool.
it's so cool.
He's
We
had loads of really good stuff lately, isn't he?
yeah, we love Kibbs.
He's
We love Kibbs.
loving it.
Yeah. Hopefully he doesn't get too massive and still like, still speak to us, you know.
Well, as long as he takes, brings us to one
Yeah.
at some
No,
point.
I'm really happy with Kibbs. Like since I got to know him, it's just like it's been fantastic roller coaster with him, and I love seeing his progress.
Yeah, he does seem like a really nice guy.
Yeah, but for me, when you get to see Transformers One, I think you understand what I mean when it's like
Yeah, I'm gonna
it's a
try. I'll try this
yeah.
weekend. Mm.
All right, so what have you been watching?
Oh, so I watched Anna Kendrick's first directorial debut.
Okay, all right.
So
Is it a
based on a,
comedy?
huh?
Is it a comedy?
No.
Okay, all
It's
right.
based on a true story. So it's called Woman of the Hour. And it's about a serial killer called Rodney, I think it's Alcala,
Okay,
um, who was, I think, in the 80s,
yeah,
70s, 70s, 80s.
yeah,
Um, very clever, very charming, absolute psycho murderer,
yeah.
basically, of women and girls. And Anna Kendrick plays an aspiring actress who's not really doing much, but her friend, who's like works in television, got her a slot on like Blind Date,
Okay,
dating game, I think it was called over in America.
okay.
And randomly, amidst his killing spree, um, he's the one of the three eligible
Oh
men.
wow.
Right. Now, there's a family that come to watch the show.
Yeah.
One of the ladies in the audience starts having a panic attack because she recognizes him as somebody who raped and murdered her friend. So she goes to,
Okay.
talk to like, I need to speak to somebody. This stupid security guard like
Yeah.
lied to her and said that he'd called somebody for her to talk to,
Mm.
when the person's name was actually the guy cleaning the room.
Okay.
She went to the police, didn't want to know.
Yeah.
Three or four people who survived had
Yeah.
been to the police and told them about him, and they
Okay.
did nothing. Right? This is how this is why women hate men and they hate the police, right? For stories like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Um, so it's got a very creepy vibe. Like he
Okay.
changes himself in a split second,
Yeah.
and he would have got there's two survivor stories.
Okay.
One is Anna.
Yeah.
Um, and he would have got her had other people not come out of the building where her car was parked.
Okay.
It followed her all the way. So he asked for a number.
Yeah.
She picked him as the number three because she had the other two were just douchebags. And
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
she had
Yeah.
no idea.
Yeah.
And then they go for a drink and they're supposed to win this holiday together. And she gets a real creepy vibe off him. So
Yeah.
she's like, oh, I'm just going to go. And he's like, oh, can I have your number? Because we should meet up before the holiday. And so she writes a number down.
Yeah.
She's like, okay, bye. And he's like, oh, can you just tell me your number again? And
Yeah.
she's like, I've just given it to you.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, yeah, just make sure you've written it down right. And she's like,
Yeah.
oh, let me have a look. And he's like, can't you recall it?
Yeah.
So he knows that she's
Yeah.
given him a false number. And
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
like,
Wow. He's
she's
that
obviously
charming
little.
that charming psychopath.
Oh my God, honestly. And so he literally chases her back to her car. It's really horrible.
Yeah.
Um, but she gets away and ends up moving and
Yeah.
surviving. Then
Yeah.
there's a young homeless girl who he
Mm.
takes out into the like wilderness
Yeah.
because he takes pictures.
Okay.
It's another reason how they managed to see how many like victims there were.
Yeah.
Anyway, he beats and rapes her, but she's
Yeah.
alive and
Okay.
she gets away with it because she wakes up and he's fucking crying
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
the sand, right? And
Yeah.
she's like, oh my God, are you okay? Still bound
Yeah. Yeah.
down. And she's like, my God, can you please not tell anyone about this? Like, I'd be really embarrassed.
Yeah.
And so he's like, oh, sure. She's like, oh, so should we go back then? Should we go back to yours then? Like, she plays him
Yeah. Yeah.
perfectly. And
Yeah.
he's, yeah, okay. And like, unties her, puts her
Yeah.
finger. They stop, luckily, for him to go for a piss,
Yeah.
and fucking pegs it to a
Yeah.
diner, calls the police, and then they
Yeah.
come and catch him.
Yeah.
So thanks to her, he was
Hmm.
caught,
Yeah.
but they let him out on bail, and he killed
Yeah.
2 people while he was out on fucking bail, even
Yeah.
though he was being held for rape and attempted murder and
Wow.
kidnapping. And I'm like,
Wow.
true American justice.
I take it he had a lot of money.
No, he had
Okay.
charm. He had charm,
Okay.
just
Yeah.
like Ted fucking Bundy, apparently.
Yeah. And Jeffrey Dahmer.
And but he also picked people that either he, having spoken to them, just
Yeah.
so happens to saw that homeless girl. She had
Yeah. Yeah.
nobody going to miss her, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So I think he picked carefully like that. Anyway, luckily he got found innocent. They caught him again after he killed those 2 people, went into prison for life, died in prison. Fucking
Yeah.
A.
Yeah.
But they believe that it could have been up to 130
Yeah.
women and girls that he could have killed in his time. Fucking
Yeah.
disgraceful, mate,
That's
honestly.
disgusting. That's disgusting.
Can you imagine being somebody, or that poor girl's friend who was
Yeah.
like just trying, nobody has a physical reaction like that to
Yeah. Yeah.
something that isn't.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, so I was a bit hateful for a little while,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it's only an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was quite good. I also watched, which was more fun,
Yeah.
the Radleys.
Radleys.
So my sister told me to watch this. It's
Yeah.
got what's his name? Damian Lewis, the ginger guy from Billions.
Oh yeah. 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 Oh yeah.
Yeah, Max Cap.
Yeah.
So, and it's about vampires, but
Okay.
so he plays 2 people. He plays him and his twin brother.
Yeah.
So he's a dad. He's got his wife and 2 kids, a girl and a boy. Their girl has
Yeah.
been getting really sick after she's turned vegan, and the boy
Okay.
is very pale, and everyone already thinks he's a bit of a freak.
Yeah.
Now, the girl, bearing in mind they're just a normal family living in America, right?
Yeah.
Just like us. The girl goes to a party, decides to go home. The stupid drunk quarterback guy
Yeah.
tries to, he's basically going to rape her, right?
Yeah.
And she starts getting angry, and suddenly her fist clenches really tight,
Yeah.
and she fucking pushes him like
Launches him.
loads of feet away.
Yeah.
And he's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And she walks over,
Yeah.
and then suddenly her teeth come out, and she just fucking devours it. And then she stops, and she's like,
Bloodlust.
calls her mum, and she's like, fuck. And
Yeah.
the mum and dad go, and they're like, oh, it's all right, darling. Just so you know, we're vampires, but we didn't tell you. So they're what they call abstaining vampires,
Yeah.
right? So they have managed to, stop their
Suppress
lust.
it. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and they'll put other types of blood, like a bit like
Yeah. Yeah. In
other
like their
types
food
of
and
blood.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, in their food. And so when she started going vegan, it was harder for them to get it in, and so she was just sick all the time. But
So, as just another public service announcement, do not go vegan.
exactly, guys.
You will die.
So it's about them then having to explain to the son
Yeah.
that his sister has just killed one of the most popular guys in school. They're obviously trying to cover it up, and they've like dragged him back to their house, and the mum, and he's like, what the fuck? We're fucking back for what? And she's like, oh, we're really sorry, we just wanted a normal life.
Yeah.
And the police end up coming round to talk to the daughter. The mum panics, and she
Yeah.
calls his brother, the husband's brother,
Yeah.
who is a practicing vampire.
Okay.
And so, bit like with Lost Boys,
Yeah.
they can have, there's a little bit of mind control that they can
Okay.
do. So she's like, the fucking police are here. This has
Yeah.
happened. You've got to come and help us. He rocks up. So the dad in it has
Yeah.
got, he's a GP. So he's got really nice hair, suit and tie. And then his twin comes up, and he's all like long hair, leather jacket, kind of way more chill than a camper van. And he mind controls the police officers to be like, you will not think about her for this again. And if you do, you will find it hilarious.
Yeah.
Anyway, they're like, oh, we're really, we're gonna go then. Sorry,
Yeah.
We're like, oh my God, that's so cool. So then the daughter thinks that's really cool.
Yeah.
She knows how you feel when you have that taste of blood. You feel like, apparently it's better than anything for vampires.
Okay.
And there's like a little underlying story between the brother and
Yeah.
the wife. So
Okay.
the wife thought the husband had bitten her.
Turn. Okay.
So she was but actually the brother had done it, but she didn't love the brother. She loved her
Yeah. Yeah.
husband.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he thinks that she's cheating because when you bite somebody, if you don't kill them,
You get a bond.
you have, yes, exactly. And she's so upset because she has this bond that she doesn't want with
Yeah. Yeah.
practicing one, but they work it out. The boy embraces it.
Yeah. Goes
Um,
completely savage.
oh my God, yeah. And there's another little story, but I won't go into it. But
Yeah.
yeah, really good fun. Just
Yes.
about
You have to
how
text me that. I'd like to watch that.
it's really, really good. Honestly,
Yeah.
again, not that long, but bit silly, bit quirky.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Just text me the name of that later. I'd like
Okay.
to watch that. And so in regards to when she bites the quarterback, does she not have the turning gene yet? Or did she bite him and killed him?
Oh my God, she fucking killed him.
All right, cool.
I mean, he was completely gone.
Yeah, okay, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
so obviously the brother comes to help kind of cover it all up, and she had no idea. That was just pure,
Yeah,
instinct that
yeah,
happened. And she wouldn't have even done it had he not come back and forced
yeah,
himself,
yeah, yeah.
chased her through the woods, and like,
Yeah.
you were like, you're gonna fucking get it, mate. Like, I didn't realize she was gonna turn. I actually thought the parents were gonna come and save
Okay.
her,
All
and they
right.
would find out that way. So it was quite interesting. But yeah, then I will tell you the other bit. Oh no, I won't. No, I won't
Yeah,
because you'll watch it. I won't
I
tell
will
you.
watch it.
Yeah, yeah, it was good fun. And then I've watched two other things.
Okay.
I'll tell you the first one first, and then we'll talk about the other one because it's also what you've watched, which I promised I would watch. So,
Okay, okay.
uh, series I binged one evening. So you six.
One evening. All 36 episodes.
I mean, it was only six.
Okay.
I did Sweet Pea.
Sweet Pea, I have heard of that.
Yeah, you've seen that advertised with the girl with the massive eyes
Yeah,
from
yeah.
yeah. So um basically she is a really anxious, shy, nervous girl because she was bullied so badly at school by
Yeah.
this particular group of girls and this one like head bully
Yeah.
that she used to pull her hair out, like
Okay.
put it out, and so she had to wear a wig. And then at
Hmm.
this disco, you see this in the flashbacks.
Yeah.
That fucking lead bully bitch pulled the wig off her head.
Oh no. Yeah.
Horrible. It was
Yeah.
horrible.
Yeah.
Um, her mum left the family when she was younger. She doesn't really get on with her sister. And so her dad was like her only kind of friend.
Okay.
And then he gets ill
Hmm.
and dies. And then at the funeral, the the bullies
Yeah.
come back to the area.
Yeah.
And so she's like, oh, fuck. And
Yeah.
she's all nervous and stressy again, and she hates it.
Yeah.
Um, and she's got her dad's little knife. Like, it was a really
Okay.
cool, interesting
Yeah.
knife. Just used to use it for everything. So she got it as like a little thing, money
Yeah.
pass. He said to her, I really want you should be standing up for yourself. I hate
Yeah.
seeing you like this. Anyway, she's all stressy after she's been to the club and she's like, why are you back? And then the bully's just like, oh, fuck
Yeah.
off, such a loser. What are you even talking about? Because the other thing apart from the hair is
Yeah.
that they made the whole school pretend that she was like invisible and that she was a
Oh
ghost,
my. Oh no.
that she died. And
Yeah.
she's like, why are you doing this to me? Anyway, it
That's
all comes
horrible.
running
Yeah.
back. She's sat underneath like a little, almost like a canal bridge.
Okay.
It's pissing down with rain. Nobody else is there.
Yeah.
Some drunk guy comes down and starts pissing against the wall.
Yeah.
So drunk, he moves and starts pissing on her. And she's like,
Last straw.
what the fuck? And he's like, oh no, whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, what starts to go, and she's like, no, you fucking don't. She walks after him and she
Yeah.
fucking turns around and she's like, she shouts at him and he's
Yeah.
like, he says something and she fucking stabs him in the
Yeah.
stomach with this knife. And he's like, what the fuck? He's like, you're fucking dead now, bitch. You're
Yeah.
fucking dead now. And he starts coming towards her. And she
Yeah.
literally goes,
Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. And just
then
kicks him.
when he's on the floor, she's
Yeah.
like, because I think the point was is her thing was, do you see me now?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
can you fucking see me now, right? Anyway, she manages to roll him
Well,
into the
of
canal
course,
stuff.
of course, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you do, as you do.
No CCTV, luckily.
Yeah,
She wipes the knife, puts it in her pocket, and fucks off
yeah.
home. Um, oh, do you know what? There's such a I don't want to tell you in case you watch it because
Okay.
it's
All
really
right.
good, and I think there's going to be a second season, but the knife plays a part,
Okay.
even though she thinks she's used it to get out of it and she's not going to do the killing anymore because
Yeah,
she
yeah,
enjoys it, right? There's
yeah, yeah,
obviously a power thing that she gets from it. And a
yeah.
couple of people might go, the same way
Okay.
as that first guy,
Okay.
but only bad guys, only
Yeah, yeah,
guys,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Anyway, so she has this very interesting relationship with the bully.
Okay.
Um, and her sister is obviously trying to sell the house. She doesn't want to sell it. She starts doing better at work. There's a lovely guy at her job that you just think is adorable.
Yeah.
Um, and then the ending is such a like,
Okay. All right.
because you think it's all going to end
Yeah.
really nicely.
But
And
but she's
then,
actually but she's actually a murderer.
oh, and then
Yeah.
this thing happens and you're like, fuck. So
Yeah.
I really hope there's a second season.
Okay.
Only 40-minute eps, only 6 eps, but
Okay.
yeah,
All right.
enjoyable.
Sweet pea. Sweet pea. All right. I'll look up for that.
Sweet pea, sweet pea. I'll send it to you as well.
All right. What's the other one?
Penguin!
You've been watching Penguin?
I'm up to date with Penguin.
Up to date. Jesus Christ.
Five? 5 eps.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I know. Like I say, right, I had not done much this.
Yeah. How cool is Sophia Falcone?
Yeah, she's also got very big eyes.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh my God, this lot the so actually it would have happened in episode 4, the big
yeah,
thing that she did.
yeah, yeah,
But episode 5 was kind of like the
yeah,
thingy of it, and I was like, yeah, yeah,
yeah. But
smashed it.
how good is Penguin? How good is Colin Farrell
Really
as Penguin?
good.
And how
Yeah.
great as the story itself?
I still look at it and I'm like, how is it you? How
Yeah,
is it you? You don't even sound like you.
yeah,
And I like that his walk is quite obvious, right? But
yeah.
again, I think because he's not loaded, he's
No,
always trying to get by. He
yeah,
wouldn't
yeah.
have to afford a fantastic prosthetic and stuff,
No, no,
right?
no.
That's just not
Not at that
who he
point.
is.
Yeah,
Yeah, not exactly, exactly. Um, yeah, he's got a slightly weird relationship with his mum,
yeah.
obviously. But again, that gives you
But I think that's part of it,
background.
where those hardcore Italians had, they looked up to their mom so much, sort of thing.
Oh, and
So
they ruled the roost, didn't
yeah,
they? You
yeah.
know. Mm.
And obviously she's losing her marbles, or she has like Alzheimer's or whatever.
She's not taking her meds,
Not
is
taking
what
her
she's
meds.
doing.
Yeah, which many mums don't do. They don't want to listen to the young ones.
They should. My mum's
Yeah,
pretty good,
yeah,
actually. She doesn't have brain drugs yet, though. So,
yeah, yeah,
I like the lad that he's got. He's very
yeah, yeah.
cute, very sweet.
What's his name? Victor.
Yeah, Victor.
I think I know it's really weird, but I find him so cute. The stutter, I just find like so like where he's just trying to get his words out, and he's like those high pressure situations.
Yeah. Well, what I loved about the penguin, my favorite thing that he said to him, because again, that doesn't bother him, right? He's got
Yeah,
something that you wouldn't class as usual
yeah,
with his
yeah.
leg.
It
But
was a restaurant scene.
when they were in the fucking restaurant,
Restaurant
I
scene. Yeah,
absolutely loved it. He was like, "Oh,
don't cut him off.
don't fucking cut him off. Let him
Yeah,
finish." And
yeah,
then he's like, "You take up your space, mate.
yeah,
You take up your space. You have
yeah.
every right to be here." And I was like, "God, I love that.
That was
That's
a,
a really
that was
nice way of saying it."
that was one of my favorite scenes. That really like I heard that
Yeah.
I was just like, whoa, that
He
is a big
really meant it as well.
yeah,
Yeah, I loved that. I'm like, I'm gonna do that if I'm ever feeling like nervous, I'm gonna
yeah,
pace
yeah,
myself.
yeah, yeah. Exactly. That was one of the best scenes I've seen in any show really.
Yeah.
Just that level of lifting someone up.
Yeah, which normally he's in a position where he does a lot of shit talk, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So actually and it seemed so genuine.
yeah,
Um, Also, I'm wondering whether or not they'll be using him getting better
Yeah.
at talking in those situations as his kind of like character progression,
Yeah,
maybe,
yeah, yeah.
which will be quite
Well,
cool.
as long as he doesn't become Victor Zaz, I'm cool with that.
Oh, he's not gonna, is he?
I hope not. He's too nice a person.
No, he's so sweet. Like
Yeah.
Zaz is like
But they
he's
can't really.
great, he's dead.
Yeah, yeah, they can't really because the backstory of Victor Zaz is Victor Zaz's parents were super rich and Victor killed them to get the money, and they were the first ones he thinks. So obviously
Right, okay.
that story is. I'm just hoping that they don't
A
intertwine it in
million
some
miles
way.
away from his backstory,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So I'm hoping they intertwine it in a way and just make him have a psychological break from
God, yeah,
everything he
I forgot
sees.
about that. I mean, they could do though.
They could do
They
that.
could, yeah, something else could happen that literally turns him
Yeah,
interesting. Oh, and I felt for him and his girlfriend because they were very
yeah,
cute.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah.
And the way he
God,
like in the second episode where he got Oz out of that situation where he drove the body into the
yeah. Because I was like, oh my
and blamed the
God.
Maronis. Yeah,
Half of me was like, oh, he's gonna nick the car and be like,
yeah,
fuck you, mate.
yeah. And that's twice he's come back and saved Oz.
Yeah. I mean,
So you can see
it's
that
paid pretty well.
there's that loyalty about him. And that's why I said to you like I feel bad that there's a Batman in this universe because you see these intricate moments of even
Yeah.
the bad guy having a heart, but then having a Batman in the universe, he doesn't care about that shit.
Do you think they'll bring him in?
I don't think so.
At least not for a while,
Not for a
right?
while. Yeah,
Yeah, because there's not been any kind. Yeah,
yeah. And at the moment, it doesn't seem to be any fear of the Batman just yet.
no kind of talk about it. And I think
Yeah,
I prefer like the origin story sometimes because we all
yeah,
know what happens
yeah,
when
yeah,
they all get together and they
yeah,
have fights and stuff. Like it's
yeah,
nice to kind of have a separate.
yeah.
Yeah,
And then one of the last episodes, obviously, they brought in the character Magpie, which is a character from the comics as well, which was quite cool. So it's going to be interesting. I love when they're going to bring in like how the Flash used to do that in Arrow, where they used to like mention a name or mention a character, and it's like they
yeah,
have a bit part in it, sort of thing, which is quite cool. But obviously
yeah. How many
now there's
episodes have you done?
four and a half, four, I think. I haven't watched
Okay.
that last one just yet.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. What she did in four,
Yeah, when she
was
bashed
great.
Magpie's brain into.
I know when you said, "Oh," and I'm like, "Mate, she's dead."
Yeah, I know, yeah, I know.
Fucking killed her.
Yeah,
But with the young girl,
yeah, yeah,
first I thought it was really creepy, and I was like, "Oh
yeah,
my God, is she going to fucking
yeah.
kidnap
Do
her?"
something. Yeah,
And
yeah,
I realized what she was doing, and I was like, "Oh,
yeah.
that's really sweet."
Yeah, that was a sweet part, but the rest was like maniacal.
Oh, I mean, gone.
Yeah,
She's her own thing now, right? So
yeah,
she's
yeah,
yeah. Well, you'll see in the next one. Sorry,
yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, really, really cool. So I told you,
Hurry up, mate. I'm already ahead
yeah.
of you.
I would watch it. I would watch it yesterday, but I might watch it tonight, even though I've got to like head back to London tomorrow morning to finish off what I didn't finish off the rest of this week. So
Oh man, I'm gonna have
yeah,
a shower and then I don't even think I'm gonna watch anything tonight. I might just
yeah,
play some.
yeah,
4 days in the office was tough.
yeah,
I
yeah,
only do three, so one extra. And I've got, we were talking about the dentist earlier.
yeah,
And when I went and the hygienist was like, oh my God, your top ones are amazing. Oh, your bottom
yeah,
one brushed like this, but otherwise you're doing a great job. I was like,
yeah,
oh, awesome.
yeah,
Thinking I'm going to get that fucking 12-month clean bill of health from the
yeah,
dentist because the hygienist was like, thumbs
yeah.
up. And he was like, oh, Debs. And I was like,
Oh
what?
no.
So I've got a really old filling in my
Yeah.
back wisdom tooth. And he was like, your fucking filling's coming apart. And I was like, he's like, I so wanted to say goodbye, but I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
come in and have it done. I said, look, at least you found it before it started
So
hurting me.
that became a problem. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm all for that. I just hate the injections you get for the bottom ones
Yeah.
because it makes you feel like you've got like
Yeah. I
an
know.
egg.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm
But I
like, is my
prefer.
brain glazing over? And he's
Yeah.
like,
But
no, do you want the mirror?
yeah, I prefer injections in the bottom than the top. The top scares me because just like
Fuck that.
yeah, the top is
The
just like
bottom is awful because
really.
the nerve runs all the way along. So even if you
Yeah.
want to have something done here, you
Yeah.
have to have it in at the back for it to
Yeah.
get there. The
Yeah.
top ones, all individual.
Oh, but it's horrible. I can't stand the top
Oh,
because obviously
mate, top
you
any
see
day of the week.
because you can see because I'm not a fan of needles. So obviously they do the front. I can see everything that's
Close your
happening right in my face,
eyes.
right in my face.
Close
In
your eyes.
the back, your mouth's just open and it's like, all right, cool.
Oh no, because then I know it's going to be painful. But
Yeah.
on Saturday morning, I'm having another little tattoo here and another tattoo here.
Ching.
So, tattoo tomorrow. Oh no, dentist tomorrow,
Good day.
tattoo.
Yeah,
All good. It's all
yeah.
good.
All right. Let's wrap up today with a little quiz. I managed to find
Oh,
one, and it's called it's name the Disney character bad description.
okay. Who's
So
doing the
this,
description? Do we know?
well, I've got them here. So it gives you a hint, gives you a hint, and then
Okay.
you have to try and guess the answers. So apparently, if I hit this, let's see what happens there. Sub quiz. So the first one is the person became a god and then threw it away because he fell in love. Anyway, I can think of is like Hercules because
That's all I thought of when you said became a god. Did he throw it away?
yeah, because he wanted to go back to be with what's her name? Is it Hippolyta or whatever her name is?
Hercules, Hercules.
And I put in Hercules,
Aphrodite, Apollo.
and it's right, Hercules.
Nice.
Yeah,
Okay. At least our instinct was
yeah.
correct.
Next one, threw a ball to find his wife, then made sure she had unique feet. Threw a ball to find his wife.
What's the unique feat about?
Unique feet, as in Feet, feet. That is.
To her actual feet
Yeah.
that she could put her shoes onto. Who threw a
Oh,
ball?
unique feet would be who was the one who had the glass slipper?
Oh, Cinderella
Cinderella. Let's try Cinderella. Or would
threw
that
a
be
ball. Wait, do you know what I thought you
yeah?
meant?
Throw a ball.
I said throw a ball.
Throw a ball, then made
They
sure
should
she
have
had
said
you.
hosted a ball.
So would I put in Cinderella? I'm not sure if I have
No,
to put in
Prince
Cinderella.
Charming. It's
Prince
about
Charming.
Prince Charming.
Okay, Prince Charming.
I can't believe that. They
Yeah,
should
yeah,
have
we got
hosted
that.
a ball. I was like, oh, what Disney character's thrown a ball?
Best duo in the entirety of Disney. Best duo.
Chip and Dale.
Chip and Chip and Dale. That'd be cool. Chip and Dale duo. Disney. Minnie and Mickey.
I mean, they're the original.
Yeah, I would say the
They
best.
hardly ever done anything together.
Oh shit, the time's running out.
Oh shit! Yeah, just chuck
Let's
something
try
in. Hopefully, it gives
Mickey
the answer.
and Minnie.
If it's not, give me a clue, and I'll try and guess the right one.
No, it's not.
Are we on the right lines?
No.
You give me your clue for who it is, and I'll try and
Best
guess.
duo in the entirety of Disney.
Oh, does it not give you the actual answer?
It'll give you a green tick, but if you press give up, it'll tell you an answer.
Oh, right, okay. Best duo. Dynamic duo. Is there anybody?
No, can't think of.
I can't.
All right, let's give up on that one. Who's it gonna be?
You give me the clue though.
Oh, god damn it. It's Timon and Pumbaa.
Oh, what? I think that they could have given a better clue.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Became a man to find a man.
So, someone that was a boy
I'm guessing someone who was a girl, really.
became a man to find a man.
Yeah.
Who's what Disney man is looking for a man? I feel like became a man means that they've changed from
They grew
something.
up. Became a man to find a man.
Hmm. These are really hard.
Yeah. Uh,
The only thing, like the female version, I was thinking would have been Little Mermaid, but do you know what I mean? Like she
she become
became
a
a
man. Yeah.
human, became a man to find a man. What story do we know in Disney that was somebody finding a man? Anyone that they've been looking for?
Because obviously there's obviously gonna be a bad guy, and obviously they couldn't to find this person.
Yeah. Not Aladdin. That would have had something to do with,
No.
genies or something. I'm trying to think of the classics.
Come on, who became a man?
It's not
For some
Dalmatian.
reason, I'm thinking about
Beauty.
a TV show that's animation that's obviously called Blue Eye Samurai, where she had the potential as a man to get through the world and become a samurai.
Oh, not Mulan.
Let's try
Came a
that.
man to find. Were they looking for someone?
Let's try that.
Or Mulan? I don't know how you pronounce it.
Get a man to find them.
Like I know they went to war, but I don't know if they were looking for someone.
Yep, it's Mulan.
Yes. So you were right when I said like you were like, oh, a girl could have been a man. So
Yeah.
both got that.
All right, here's one. Became ugly to become the prettiest ever.
So the prettiest ever makes me think of Sleeping Beauty. Sorry, Snow White.
Yeah, but did she become ugly?
I mean, I don't think she became ugly to be the prettiest ever.
Was it the Wicked Witch or something?
Came became ugly
Yeah,
to become the prettiest ever.
yeah. Because I'm thinking Mirror, Mirror on the Walls, but and then
Well,
she
that's
became
Snow White, yeah.
so she became the was she the Wicked Witch?
Because she turned herself into the witch to give
Yeah,
to
yeah.
an apple. So
It's an
could
old
be the
lady.
witch.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what
What
she's called though. She was a queen, wasn't she?
Evil Queen? Was she
Yeah.
Evil Queen? Let's try that. I can't think of it. I don't know. So obviously I'm thinking Maleficent, but that's something different.
Oh yeah. She was never ugly.
Yeah, Evil Queen.
Oh, boom. I ain't got the name right.
Yeah. Doesn't like kids or crocodiles. Oh, that can only be one person.
Hook.
Hook.
I mean, that one compared to the other clues.
Yeah. Okay. Wants to be part of their world. No, no, not Ariel.
No, no, what? Not what? Sorry.
Not Ariel. So
Oh,
it's
so
not.
they're saying not Ariel
Yeah.
from Little Mermaid wants to
Part of
be
their
part of
world.
their world.
Well, it'd only be Ursula, wouldn't it? Because she wanted to. She was like an evil version of Ariel, wasn't she?
Yeah,
And she
but
wanted to.
Ursula didn't want to do or be anywhere else. She loved
Yeah.
being the queen down there. So it's someone else that wanted to be part of another universe or something.
Mm.
Say it again.
Wants to be part of their world. No, no, not Ariel.
Okay, wants
Because
to
what
be
would happen? Because if Ursula had married Eric, she would have got everything, wouldn't she?
out of that world, which was the
Because she,
Little
because,
Mermaid
because,
song,
because she
right?
had, because yeah, because she had Ariel's voice and everything, didn't she? Should we try Ursula?
But I don't think they'd give you the Ariel clue. I think they mean it's nothing to do with Little Mermaid, don't you reckon?
Yeah. Okay. Who wanted to be part of a different world?
Does it say that world or their world?
Their world.
Hmm. I'm going to see if I can look it up. No, it goes straight to Ariel.
Mm.
You could try it, even though it says no, no, not Ariel.
No, it's not coming up. It's not a.
Yeah. I mean, even Google thinks it's Little Mermaid and nothing else in the whole world. I can't think of anyone that was trying to get somewhere.
No. Wants to be part of their world.
Like, what Disney film is someone where they aren't where they are? Is there like someone jet off somewhere? I think that's a give up, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. I can't think of that one. You know what? I kind of had an idea, but I thought, why would he want to be part of their world? It's Quasimodo. I was thinking, but like he was part of the world.
Yeah, that's the shittest clue. Was there a
Yeah,
song in that as well then?
there's a few songs, but did he want to be part? I haven't seen it in so long.
I know he wanted to be,
In love, because obviously he fell in love with Esmeralda, didn't he?
yeah, and he wanted to, be able to be around people and stuff, but
Yeah.
I don't remember a famous song
Mm.
about it for them, but oh well. I never would have got that in a million
Yeah.
years.
Okay. Not only is he the black sheep of his family, the whole village hates him too. I think I know that one. I think that's a new one. I think that's Bruno. Let's see. Let's have a look. So
Oh, okay.
you don't know about Bruno. Let's see.
We don't talk about
About
Bruce.
Bruno. No, no, no.
Oh,
Yep, it's Bruno.
well done. Is it Encanto?
Yes. All right. Next one. Tried to be a criminal, but only stole a girl's heart. Tried to be a criminal. Oh, I think I
Not
know that one.
Aladdin.
No, I think I know that one. Because
Oh.
Aladdin didn't try to be a criminal. I think I know this one.
He did used to steal, but he wasn't trying
He
to
wasn't
be.
trying to do it. This is another new one. It is,
Oh.
his name is
Trying to be a
uh,
Disney.
Pascal is the new thing. Flynn Rider from Tangled.
Oh God, I never would have known that.
Let's put that in. Yep, Flynn.
You have got kids though, so
I know, I know.
I'm at a slight disadvantage.
Yeah, I know. All right. Boss lady who strikes fear in the hearts of all heroes.
Hmm. Boss lady. And why is she scaring heroes?
Hmm.
Is she a hero killer?
Boss lady.
Boss lady.
I can't think. I can't think. Let's hit this one.
Strikes fear in the heart of all heroes.
Okay. Edna Mode. Edna Mode.
Who?
Edna Mode.
Edna. Who the fuck are we?
Oh, she's from Incredibles.
Oh my God, the little one.
Yeah, the little short one with the bob.
Yes, because she helps the Incredibles with all their
Yeah,
costumes.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, that's fine. She's funny. No capes.
All right, next one. Got jealous because his best friend started hanging out with an astronaut.
How is this Disney? Since when are there any astronauts in Disney?
That's the thing. I think the problem is because Disney obviously bought Pixar and DreamWorks, didn't they?
Oh, oh, Toy Story?
Toy Story.
Got jealous because
Got
his
jealous
best
because his
friend.
friends. But,
So Woody
but Woody, let's try Woody.
got jealous because his best.
Yeah, it's Woody.
Yeah.
So, oh, because Woody was upset because
Okay.
the kid got buzzed, didn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's do a couple more. The other woman with a bow. No, no, not Katniss.
Oh,
The other
any
woman with a bow. No, no, not Katniss.
any archers in? Oh,
Ah,
Brave.
Brave. Her name is.
Oh, is she not called Brave?
Her name is. It's like she was my friend's wife. Looks exactly like her.
Do you
Uh,
know, I read the other day that they studied
mhm.
curly hair
Yeah,
and how it moved for 4 months
yeah.
to be able to show it realistically and naturally
Yeah.
on a thing.
Okay. Her name is Merida. That's it. Let's try that.
I had to look it up.
Okay. Yep, Merida.
Oh, nice. I like Brave. I think it's really good.
Yeah. Okay. Gordon Ramsay would go crazy if he met this guy.
Ratatouille.
Ratatouille.
I don't know if that's what the rat's called though, but
The,
it's
the,
got to be a
the,
chef, right?
I think the rat is Ratatouille. It's not Ratatouille.
So try Gusto.
Yeah.
Gusteau.
No, not Gusto.
Oh.
Is there any other characters in there?
Oh, Remy? Was Remy the rat?
Yeah. Was Remy the rat or Remy's the guy, isn't it?
Or Linguini? They're all the biggest
Linguini's
names.
the bad guy, wasn't he? Remy.
Oh,
It's
maybe.
Remy. It's Remy.
Yeah.
Hey, darling. You know what? I'm almost finished. Give me a second. All right. Oh no, don't say that online.
Oh.
All right. Okay. Okay. So yeah. Yeah. I'll give you a bath in a minute. All right. All right. Let's do two more. Kiss the frog to open a restaurant. The joys of doing podcasts from home. Daddy, I got no trousers.
You could only see her throat, so
Yeah.
it's fine. Mr. Frog to open a restaurant.
Oh, this is easy. Princess and Frog. Tiana.
Yeah, obs. Yeah, obs, mate.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all right. Oh, we'll do one more. Stole a woman's heart, but not for the right reasons.
Oh, that sounds a bit dark, doesn't it?
Hmm. Uh,
Did it say stole a woman's heart,
yeah.
but not for the right reasons?
The only thing I could think of is probably like stole a woman's heart. Stole the heart of Nafiti,
Oh, what, Moana?
Moana, but not Moana, was it? It wasn't.
Yeah, but it was they
The Rock's
stole it from the mountain.
Island. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Rock's character. His name in it is
Da, 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 you're welcome. Da, da,
Maui.
da,
How do you
da,
spell it? How do you
da.
spell
Yeah.
Maui? How do you spell Maui? Mawi? Oh. Yeah, it's Maui.
Hey. Too bad. See, I thought they were quite tricky.
Yeah. Oh, all right. Hope anyone got those clues. They were a bit crazy. I'm gonna have to go sort out my little one because she got no trousers.
Bless her.
Yeah.
Too cute.
Yeah. Everyone, thanks for joining us. If you got some of those answers, let us know. If you gather all the ones that we didn't get, maybe, even though we'd find out what they were anyway. So you know. But yeah, thanks for joining us, and we'll be back again for another one. All right. Everyone, be good, and if you can't be good, be the best at being bad. Bye bye.
Bye.